I drank 2 bags of sachet water to lose weight overnight because someone made a comment about me getting fat. I read it somewhere online. I know that was foolish of me. I did a lot of stupid things because of what people said about me. Anyway, this happened years ago. I lived for people's opinion because I couldn't trust mine at all. Believe it or not, a lot of people struggle with this. We live for people's appraisals or approval, mostly because anytime we showed up as ourselves, we were mocked or put down, and that built serious low self-esteem. Now I'm over it. I don't give a shit what anyone thinks of me, but the struggle was intense. I had to love myself again, and it wasn't about finding something to love about me, but embracing myself with all the so-called imperfections. I know a lot of people can't relate and would probably think we're foolish for allowing people's opinion define our lives. Well, you're right, but it doesn't take away the fact that this is a real problem that you can't erase with just mere words like love yourself, don't listen to people. People like this often never found anything they found worth loving about themselves. Even if they did, they allowed the opinion of others judge the way they saw it. Honestly, the best way to help them is to make them see what they don't. Now, if you have a habit of making fun of people all the time, maybe dial it down a notch. Some people are way too sensitive to understand that you're joking. Even if they know you are, they would make sense of the nonsense you spill out of your mouth every now and then. It often goes a little like this. Soji said I'm a fool. I know he was kidding, but what if I actually am and he was just trying to tell me in a funny way? In fact, nobody seemed to say otherwise. They laughed too, so maybe there's probably some truth to that. And then they go ahead to link several instances that they thought they exuded foolishness still continue. I remember the other day I forgot my phone in the bathroom, or that time I locked us out of the house because I forgot my keys. Is that why Mrs. Choma looks at me funny? My boss doesn't assign me big roles, maybe because he too thinks I'm foolish. Suddenly it's no longer about what Soji said, but about everything that happened in their lives. I know, it's crazy mind work, and people have time for this, I promise. I just hope and it feels good to say because I am not like that anymore, but I hope that anyone suffering this realizes that they are not alone and overcoming it is possible. Practice self-love in the simplest way you can. Consciously do things you like even when everyone disapproves, and every time they say something about you, you compare those words to the words of the one who created you. If he says you're beautifully and wonderfully made, and someone else says you're ugly, whose report is more weighty? Someone who once pooped on themselves depending on diapers, or a God who created you intentionally? And as much as I don't mean to sound like everybody else, but you need to learn to love yourself. If you don't know how,